ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we have been videoing and hadn't been videoing. We thought it was on and it wasn't. Today we're making pineapple teriyaki chicken. It's going to be really, really good, and I'm making it with no sugar added, so I'm making my own teriyaki sauce.
You were in Grandma Rose's experimental lab this
Yes,
morning.
yes, it sure is. All right, in here I've got a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and I've got a 1/3 cup of honey. Now I use honey sometimes, even though, because it's natural sweetener, it's not processed sugar. So to make things good, really good, without using, I could use, I guess, my natural sweeteners, but I wanted to use the honey this morning. The recipe called for honey, so I wanted to do it pretty much like it called for. Now this is a marinade. I'm going to marinate my chicken for like 3 hours. This is 1/4 cup of pure fresh lime juice. Okay. Now to this I am going to add this is a 1/2 cup of pineapple juice. Alright. Now, this is a 1/3, I think, wait a minute. This is, no, a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and this is sugar-free ketchup. No sugar added ketchup. Okay? Alright. Now we fixing to add some good stuff. Let me get my whisk. I didn't think I would need it, but I do to whisk all this ketchup up. I don't have my mic on this morning. We can't get it to work, so I hope you can hear me good. I'm having to talk a little bit loud. All right, now to this I am going to add some fresh ginger, and I need 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger. So let me move all this. Okay, I'm just going to do it right here on my little, I'm going to grate my ginger. You can mince it, you can do it ever how you want to, but I'm just grating mine this morning. Roy loves fresh ginger. Okay. It's not doing it very well, but I'll get it done. I just think I wasn't pressing hard enough. Oh, it smells so good. Wow. Oh, that smells good. Okay. Takes a minute, y'all. Sorry. I would have already had this done, but I didn't know it would take so long. Okay. 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger going in. Now, 2 garlic cloves. And if y'all watched my video yesterday, I froze my garlic cloves, so I just take it out of the freezer and I grate mine. Instead of mincing it or chopping it, I just grate mine. So that was 2 cloves of garlic. Wish my ginger had grated that well. All right. Now this is going to be my marinade right here. I think I've got everything. Let me look. Honey, pineapple juice, lime juice, soy sauce, sesame, 2 cloves of garlic, sesame oil. Okay, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Now this is toasted sesame oil. I love the toasted. Now it's really strong, so be careful when you're using it. The flavor it's really, really a strong flavor. Okay, now let me see. Fresh ginger root. Okay, that's everything. Now, what I'm going to do is bring my chicken over here. Now you can, this is chicken breast, but you can use chicken thighs, chicken legs, you can use whatever you want. I'm going to pour half of this over my chicken breast. I'm going to save the other half. I'll put it in the refrigerator. And just before I put it over my chicken, I'm going to put cornstarch in it and thicken it a little bit. And then we're going to put pineapple slices all over it. And I've got a fresh pineapple, so I think I'm going to use a fresh pineapple today. So there is 2 cups. So I'm going to put about 1 cup over this. Okay, that's 1 cup. And my hands are clean, so I'm just going to use my hands. And it calls for 1 green onion, so, and they just had it just put in here like this, and I think it's just to give it more onion flavor. So, I'll cut that one. All right. Now, I'm going to let this marinate for 3.5 hours. So, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to put my sauce in the refrigerator. And when I come back, then I'm going to show you how we're going to put it in a pan with our thickened sauce and pineapple slices. And it's going to be so good, y'all. See you in a minute. See you after a while. I told y'all that this would marinate about 3.5 hours. So it has already. I've had it in the refrigerator. It's marinated. So I'm taking it out of my marinade and gonna put it in my little dish here. And I've already tasted of the marinade sauce behind me. Man, it's good. Not this, of course, but okay. Now, all of this gets chunked right here. So, now to this, promise if you'll come over here, I'm going to put my marinade that I had in the refrigerator. Remember, I kept 1 cup out. I put 1 cup over the chicken and I kept 1 cup out. Well, I'm fixing to put this on, and I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch because I want to thicken it just a little bit. So that's 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and I'm going to just let it simmer for just a second until it thickens a little bit. I don't want it real thick. The recipe called for 2 cups of cornstarch, but I don't think I want mine that thick. And it said you can even omit it if you wanted to. So, but I did want mine a little, just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to leave that on, and I'm going to let it thicken just a little bit. Now, this is my fresh, Promise has trouble with my stools. This is my fresh pineapple, and it was kind of a big pineapple. So what I'm going to do, it said pineapple rings, but I'm going to cut my pineapple in just little wedges like that, and I'm going to put it on top of my chicken, and some of it I cut thicker than others. I tried to cut it in rings, but usually when I do a fresh pineapple, I just do it in chunks, but this one was, and they're hard to cut anyway, so sometimes if I'm at Kroger or somewhere like that that's got them already cut, I'll do that. Okay, and I'm just putting my pineapple little slices on top of my chicken. Now we like lots of pineapple. Promise loves pineapple. I love pineapple. Roy loves pineapple. So I'm putting more than it called for because it's so delicious. Okay. All right, I'll save that. Promise I'll eat that later. That's what she had for breakfast, was fresh pineapple. And wash my hands. Promise, if you'll come over here, this has started thickening a little bit. Let me turn the light on. Okay. It's not going to take it but a second. And I've got my oven set on 425, where you can't see it because I've got quinoa back here cooking, and it has to cook for 15 minutes. So I've got several things going, and this is going to be my sauce right here. I'm going to let it cook just a minute longer, and but I've got to watch it real close because I don't want it to boil over. That's happened several times before. And when this gets done, we're going to cook it 20 or 25 minutes on 425. And then we're gonna put it on broil and just let it glaze over, caramelize and glaze over a little bit. And then when it comes out, we're gonna put, just for garnish, we're gonna sprinkle some sesame seeds on it. If you remember, we put sesame oil in our marinade and in our sauce here. So, we're gonna sprinkle some, sesame seeds over it, and, okay. I think it's thick enough. And it's gonna thicken in the oven some. Alright. I'm just gonna pour this over my chicken like this. Can you see this? Promise from there. Okay, look at that. Woo, y'all. This is gonna be so good. Now, Promise is gonna have rice. We're gonna have quinoa. I'm making some corn on the cob and some lima beans. And Promise is gonna have rice. We're gonna have quinoa with this delicious pineapple teriyaki chicken. And I just heard my oven go off, so I'm gonna put this in there I'm gonna check it after 20 minutes and see what the internal temperature. I want the internal temperature to be at least 165, maybe 170. So after 20 minutes, I'm gonna check it. And then if it's not up to temp, then I'll leave it in there 5 more minutes, and we'll be back with y'all in 20 or 25 minutes. Okay, y'all. After I cooked this 30 minutes, and after it had cooked 30 minutes, I put it on broil for about 4 minutes and got it. Promise you want to get up here real close up. Right up here. Look at that. I caramelized it kinda. I'm telling y'all, we are so excited. And I put sesame seeds and green onions just to dress it up a little bit. And if y'all will notice, and I know some of you will notice, it's in a different pan, a different dish. The reason I did that is because it had honey in it. And you know when you cook things on a high temperature like 425, it kind of burns around the edges. And I didn't want that burn. This is such a beautiful dish. I didn't want that burn around the edges of my dish. So all I did was transfer it over to this one so I could take a good picture. Doesn't that look good?
That's pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Doesn't that look good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I am about to put some on. I'm fixing to put some on this plate. This is going to be Promise's plate. She's been asking, Grandma, when's it going to be ready? When's it going to be ready? Okay. And my chicken, internal temperature of my chicken is 107 degrees. And that's what I like. Okay. I'm going to cut a little piece right here. Promise you want to taste. You want to taste? You want me to taste?
You can taste.
Y'all. Look at a piece of pineapple. Y'all. This is so good. Y'all got to make this. That chicken breast is so moist. This is delicious. 30 minutes, 425, broil for 3 or 4 minutes just to caramelize the top. It's a delicious dish. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell, share this video. Please, please, please share this video. We were looking last night, and sharing the video is how I get more and more subscribers. And so please share the video because this is really a delicious dish. So thank y'all for joining me. Remember, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. See y'all next time.